Yo, what's going on? Hey guys, welcome back, you absolute idiots. If you didn't know yet, because you might not have seen my last video, I'm calling you guys idiots from now on. That's my fan base name. Anyway, so today we're going to be reacting to some spooky ookie story. Big spook. So scared. My cousin's going to be joining us today. Hello, who are you? Introduce yourself. Yeah, I'm just kidding. He's in the bathroom. No, I'm not going to give you leaked images of him going to the bathroom, weirdos. Anyway, we're going to be watching some creepy Night Shift Story 2, animated. And if you're like, oh, you're going to get copyright striked. No, because who's going to take the time to watch my video, let alone copyright strike it? Anyway, let's begin. Books, spooky, I hate books.
It was around 3 years ago. I was 17 years old and I worked at the local library in my city. The library was located in the middle of the city, but was totally abandoned in the evenings. I only worked in the evenings, when all the older staff had already gone home. My colleague and I were the only one left there that night. As it was the day before Christmas and a blizzard was going on outside, not one single customer inhabited the building.
Did my man just say inhabited? I mean, that's just a weird way of wording it, you know? You feel me, brothers? Don't feel me, that's kind of gross.
Colleague Thomas was down at ground level, while I was sitting at my desk on the top level. Normally, I would take the time to study, but it was the holidays, and I was completely...
I just noticed, I see the coronavirus down there, This is just all coronavirus. Except for I didn't sleep and who is not Asian, and then everything else. Who's not Asian? The one without coronavirus isn't Asian. Haha. Sorry. Oh yeah, did I mention how the or I didn't, but I'm just gonna say. Did I mention how the coronavirus looks like Shrek with those ears? Sorry.
My colleague Thomas was down at...
Look, okay.
As it was the day before Christmas...
See, the snow doesn't pile up all the way up to the door.
And a blizzard was going on outside. Not one single customer inhabited the building. My colleague Thomas was down at ground level while I was sitting at my...
But then there's snow right there. How does that happen? It's not right!
Desk on the top level. Normally,
That's not how it's supposed to work! That's not how physics is happen! Sorry guys, I had to go yell.
take the time to study, but it was the holidays and I was completely bored to death.
Right there that you can use. And before you guys start commenting, the lights, the electricity might be out. There's literally lights right above him.
The library was recently renovated, so I could look outside through the big window.
Cousin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Cousin.
Yeah, that's his name. He also has a YouTube channel. Would you like to...
Crime Space Solver 25.
Yeah, go subscribe, and if you don't,
I'll beat you.
Yeah, he'll beat you. Trust me, he's done it to me before, many times.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, I was just talking to the idiots. That's what I call my fan base. I was talking to the idiots about how
Stupid this game is.
That's not a game.
I don't care.
Windows that they had put up. I mostly looked at the blizzard going on.
Yeah, the blizzard's all the way piled up. He's on the second floor.
That's
The first floor didn't have the snow piled all the way up to the door, remember?
Thinking about my bike ride home. It was a dark December evening and the snow was piling up. I just really wanted to go home.
Like an elevator.
It's really snowy out there, Tom. What do you say we close up early? No one's gonna show up anyway. Over.
Man, you trying to dip on your job. You ain't getting paid to leave, my man.
Boy, he's not getting paid.
Your jokes are funny. Over.
That laugh was probably the creepiest part about this video. You're funny. You know what I'm saying? Whoa!
Just 10 minutes before we closed, I heard some people coming up the stairwells. It was some kind of family. One man and a woman with two girls.
Man, y'all look like you're stuck in the 18th century, you know? You friggin' little dress-looking fool. You looking... That one girl looked like friggin' one of Henry VIII's wives, you know? From the medieval times, you know about About to divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. You know, you feel me, brothers? And then her two daughters looking like, you want to play with us in The Shining? I've never watched The Shining.
When they came through
Keep The Shining in the freezer. You know that. How would The Shining be safer in the freezer than outside of the freezer? How would it not?
the door, I immediately saw that they weren't ordinary. The
I'm pretty sure anybody can tell that these people aren't ordinary.
man had a pale, almost white face and wore red lipstick. The woman was also completely pale.
He either wearing that lipstick or he got those chapped lips, you know.
They all wore clothing like they used to be in the 17
Clothing? Oh, I hate people wearing clothing.
or 1800s.
Well, anybody who's wearing clothing, like the video and subscribe if you're wearing clothing.
Just had my history exam, so I recognized it.
I'm pretty sure you... Wait, look, this is what he
The
said.
woman was also completely pale. They all wore clothing like they used to be in the 17 or 1800s. I just had my history exam, so I recognized it immediately.
I'm pretty sure anybody could recognize it immediately.
It's George Washington.
First president looking fool with his little daughter looking fools.
His red looking.
Hey, notice how the little daughters, one has a green shirt and a blue and a dark blue, or like a really light violet blue ribbon, and then I don't think that's a ribbon. I think it's a belt that they're gonna whip their parents with later.
Beat their meat.
Whoa, this is a family-friendly channel.
Beat their hot dog with ketchup.
They're gonna beat their dog?
Sure.
Wow. I beat my dog. Hashtag like and subscribe if you beat your dog.
You get no subscribers.
Yeah, shut up. I didn't say not to like and subscribe if you don't beat your dog. Anyway, so yeah, and then the other one has a like violet dress and green ribbon. Also, their ribbons and their clothes look exactly the same, just like one's shorter.
One's probably on steroids.
Also, I love how the 18th century like man is just standing there, just kind of casual, hand in his pocket, you know, about to go hit the street.
While I walked towards them, I saw that they were looking around as if they were lost. Can I help you folks? I asked them. They looked at me with big eyes, if I was talking
I
Chinese.
think your eyes are big as that. Don't.
I almost thought about bailing, but as we just had a meeting
He just like dips. He just like freaking jumps out the window. Just peace out, brothers.
about customer satisfaction, I asked again, a bit louder. Can I help you folks?
Like they just don't answer. He just goes over. He's just like, "Can I help you, folks?"
You real fucking screen.
Guys, sorry, I had to. Whoa! I realized I just closed I just paused it when his eyes were closed, and they're like pitch black. You know.
That's sketchy.
That's cool.
They now all looked at me with a big smile and large eyes.
Yeah,
I was totally creeped out.
Just shrink your eyes, turn your face back the other direction, and frown. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't really know what to do anymore. If I can help you, I'll be at my desk, I said, and I quickly walked away. When I was at my desk, I could still see the family just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. Tom, have you seen this family that just came in? Over. No one's come through the entrance. You good? Over. Now I was even more creeped out. When I looked up, I saw the man walking towards me. From the inside, I could almost cry, but I did my best not to show it. The man stood in front of me with his pale face and called out something in a language I couldn't understand. It sounded like English, but it sort of wasn't.
That's called an accent, my man. Bro, it's like some British dude from the 18th century. He's like, "Oh, hello, old chap. Do you know where to get the books that I need from the hang?" He's like, it's like English, but like not. Bro, I studied my 18th century stuff, and Britain was very prominent in the 18th century. It's like, I studied that, but like, I don't know what accents are.
I couldn't make out anything. I looked down at my computer to make it look like I was searching, hoping he would just take off. When I finally looked up, nobody was there.
He probably dipped out the window.
Look at the snow.
The whole floor was abandoned again.
Like his hair.
I did a quick sweep of the floor, but I found nobody. As if they just vanished. Just then, my colleague came up the stairs, and I told him what happened. He didn't believe me, and I thought I was trying to scare him. Luckily, there were security cameras in the library, so we could just watch what happened, right? After we closed the library, we went to the security office in the building and looked at the footage from earlier that evening. What I saw then was the creepiest thing ever. I was talking to nobody. The whole family wasn't on the screen.
Okay, I'm not even gonna try to finish this. Wait, no, actually, I have to.
It was just me, talking to myself.
That reminds me of something. What does that remind me of?
It wasn't on the screen. It was just me, talking to myself.
Oh, it's the Phil Eggtree death scene in the not kindergarten, and Escape the School rigor mortis. They usually have a little cameo by the characters at the end.
Nothing says spring like a brand new family. Get big savings on all of our new family
Wearing a hat. I was wearing a hat before. I'm still wearing my hat.
members at the Hyundai Spring Sales Event going
Bad.
It was 2 years ago. I was called in to do the night shift, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. at 7-Eleven.
There a drill, man. You better get that out of here. I was watching Degmat Smith earlier. So. 7-Eleven again.
It was 2 years ago. I was called in to do the night shift, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. at 7-Eleven, since somebody called out. The store was located on a busy road in a rather quiet and rural area. During the night shift, you could expect anywhere from 10 to 20 people come in to buy a beer or something else.
Bro, we don't use the B word on this channel.
This one particular night, there was this one guy, mid-20s, that came in. He started making weird noises, like loud yelling noises. I assumed he had some kind of...
Was it sort of like this? Ah! Oh yeah, just trying to tell you guys, every time I do that, I walk over to the corner of the room where the door opens up, and I'm like going in between the door and the wall, and I'm just screaming.
You're not Spears.
Shut up, idiot. You don't know what I... Bro, you're about to watch some YouTube? No, we're already doing a video. You can't watch YouTube during the video.
Playing the game.
Okay, well, you better turn it down.
Finish your video and turn it off.
You better turn it down. Go shut off the light. We can't watch those scary videos with the light on.
mental disability. In fact, my brother has a mental disability,
Bro, stop making fun of mental disabilities, bro.
so I immediately felt sympathy for the guy. He walked up to the counter without any items, with his head facing me, but his eyes were looking up at the ceiling. I felt uncomfortable.
Dude's just probably tired and drunk. He's like, I'm so tired. I just want to sleep.
I honestly didn't know how to deal with it. I tried speaking with him, but he only responded in loud noises. I kept checking if he was with someone outside, but he was...
Can we just acknowledge that it says Cheez-A chips contains cheese levels over 9,000? At first I thought it said contains cheese levels over goo. Like gooey ooh.
alone. There were
Yummy, chunky, gummy, gooey little snack. That's a song that Danny Gonzalez made. It's called Yum.
many cars in the parking lot, so I assumed he walked.
No!
He stood there for so long, looking up at the ceiling and making noises, that I tried to get him out by handing him a bag of...
Wait, you mean noises like this? Don't yell on the wall. Ah! I'm gonna get yelled at by my parent. I was about to say my parents, but my dad's not here. Cause she's lonely.
chips and
Bro, you hear him those Cheez-A chips? I want some Cheez-A chips. Hurrah.
telling him he can go. I tried finding some kind of number to call for someone to help him. Then
It's called 911. Yeah, exactly. My friend my cousin, he's also my friend. He should know. He's the son of a cop.
Popo.
Yeah, Popo. Sorry, he's a pope.
My dad's the undersheriff.
He's a sheriff.
Undersheriff.
Undersheriff. Sorry. It's the same thing. They both shoot people.
No, my dad never shot somebody. He actually never tased somebody too.
He's tased people before. He tased me when I was... No, I'm joking.
nowhere, he finally turned around and walked out of the store. I felt so horrible for the man, but at the same time, I felt a bit creeped out. About an hour later, the phone on the counter rang. I picked up to hear the familiar yelling sounds of the man from earlier.
Were the yelling sounds a bit like this?
You're gonna be on the wall, aren't you?
Ah! Guys, I'll be right back. Make sure my phone
My cousin
stays
is
on.
weird.
Don't say any naughty things. Make sure my phone stays on, okay?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise the video will stop and I don't want that to happen.
You don't have to. You want to.
I had to make sure my mom knew that I was screaming for the video. I was like, guys, I'm sorry for the screaming, but it's for the video. And she's like, I figured. He's like, I figured.
It caught me off guard. I didn't know what to think. Other than this has to be some kind of prank.
It was a prank, huh? Did the prank sound like this? Ah! Sorry, guys. I have to. It's just a thing I have to do.
I hung up on them and was now becoming paranoid of my surroundings, constantly checking the outside through the windows. Come 4 o'clock, the person working after me came in, finally allowing for me to go home. It wasn't my problem anymore. I got home and threw all my stuff on the table, ready to get to sleep.
Don't abuse your stuff like that.
But my phone rang within a minute after.
Guys, can you guess what's gonna happen? Did his eyes just freaking move while it was paused? I don't like that.
It did. It just moved. That's scary.
Wait, guys. It's funny because when I said I bet he's gonna hear this on the phone, he literally looked over to where I'm about to walk in that direction. Bro, he knows what's about to happen. I bet the voice is gonna go, ah!